hitting record would be a good idea, I suppose. Hi, welcome, yes, we are about to do another little drive along today. Again, it's going to be motorway. I can't avoid it, unfortunately. It's just one of those things, but it's a nice little one. It's not going to be too long, but it's all right. We have come from that destination before and gone back to the yard, but I've never actually gone from here to that destination, so I might as well do it, hadn't I? At least I don't remember doing it anyway. And I've also altered this position of the forward-facing camera as well. I've altered it because too far back I'm finding that there's a lot of dark from this point of view, whereas it's a very narrow screen in the Volvo. So what I'm going to do is tilt you forward just a bit, just to bring you closer to the screen, which may, I don't know, but it might naff it up for me when I come to doing all me editing and what have you. For the simple reason is, there might not be enough room to put me at the bottom. So, there you have it. I might drop you down a touch, I think. What do you reckon? Ain't too much on the wonk, is it? See, when it's like this, it can either be twisted up or down, it don't matter which way, but never in the right place. What do you reckon? Is that good enough? Or would you rather have it back? I'm thinking of myself now, like, you know, because I've got the spot on, so. Do you know what? Screw it. Tilt you back. Let's put you straight. Like that. I think that is going to have to do, I'm afraid. Yep, that's going to have to do. It's going to have to fucking do. Oh, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Right, let me just. I'll try not to break me fucking clamps again, like I did last week. I've ordered myself some more, and I've ended up having to order a couple of, I better turn these on, that'd be a good idea. Now what we got here? Righty. Yes, I've ordered a couple more, well, I've ordered 4 more clamps, 5 more little adjustments, and hopefully that should be enough to keep me going for the time being, as long as I don't keep opening the fucking doors with the cameras attached to the hinges. There you go. I'll just turn you on as well while we're at it. Lefty! So what I'll do is try to take my head from up my ass and take you lot off first before I open the back doors. You know what I mean? Oh. Honestly, when I did it the second time then, I'm like, you fucking great twat, you've just not 30 seconds spoke about leaving the fucking clamps on the hinges when you open the door, and you're going to do it again? I'm like, bell end. But never mind, these things happen, don't they? Oh, what have we got? Shove you on the floor, doo-dah, doo-dah. What, you? On here, right? And I've actually figured out why they do just snap straight off. See, when I locate these me clamps onto the hinge, I push it forward. I'll show you in a sec. Right. See, I push it forward there, look, right? It's right the way up against here. So when the opens up, it hits that and snaps it straight off. I really should have it all the way around here, but the reason why I've put it like that is because it sits better. So it's a fucking, you know, lesser of two evils in a way, I suppose. But hey, these things are here to try us, I suppose. Oh, this is my new one, I haven't unwound it yet. The new one hasn't unwound it. This is number 3, this is, so if I fuck this one up, I'm screwed altogether. I'm going to have to wait then till the other ones turn up. So, right. perfect. Right, now we've got a position. Ooh, look at that. It's a bit wonky. So I've got an extension on this arm now to match the other side, so they both look like they're actually the same position, same length. I know it might seem a bit picky, but you have to have them equal, else they won't look right when you're doing all the editing side of it. So what we got? Well, we can span you out a bit more now, can't we? Yeah. Tighten you up a bit. That'll do me, I think. Gooey. This side, let's just do a check. It's not bad. Just make sure everything's tight. Because like I say, I've had to extend one of them, and this one I've had to extend to match. You're not too much on the wonk, are you? I don't like wonk. Wonk gets on my nerves. It's distracting. It's too far down though, it needs to come up a bit. Shall we just get on with it? I think I'm all done now, and yes, I've done all the gubbins. Let's do a trailer side dance just for you. A trailer side dance just for you. I like to do a trailer side, trailer side, trailer side. I like to do a trailer side dance. It's a trailer side dance for you. It's a trailer side dance for you. It's a trailer side dance, a trailer side dance. A trailer side dance for you. Ta-da! The things that I do. Where are you? Oh, pardon me. Right. Seatbelt on. 82359. Okay, engine on. Things are looking all right so far. Leveling off. Stick it in gear. All the way, smoothly, and in control. Yeah. Oh. I'll leave the window open. I'm a bit wow. I've got a squeaky bit which I know about, but I've got a tinkly bit as well now. So I've got a squeaky and a tinkle. Fuck! You just can't escape them, no matter what you do. You just can't escape them. They're forever making stupid noises. Ooh, that looks a little bit ominous, doesn't it? What do you reckon? Marks out of 10, please, for this tall boy. And the damage to the side, which looks like it's been peeled off. How the fuck do you peel that off? Interesting. Yeah. You don't expect that, do you? It's like somebody's gone with a fucking knife down the side, and it's just that. It's weird, though, isn't it? It doesn't look like it's been struck. It looks more like well, as what I could see. I mean, I'll probably look when I look back. It might be different, but it looks like it's the wind has just peeled it off. It's come loose, but it should be riveted on. A bit like that one. Who knows? Have you got your indicators on for a reason? Have you just decided to say that's it? Enough's enough. 821359. That's the number. Let's see if my memory serves. Doink, doink, Doink. Ooh. What do you reckon? Have I got it right? I tell you what. Unbelievable. As we exit in an orderly fashion, making sure that when you turn out of this junction, you don't twat anything with the arse end of your trailer, because you don't want that, do you? No. Why? Because there is a such thing as overhang. 2 points of overhang, that's on the rear and the front of the trailer. Unless you are one of those old car transporters, we have a fucking third one, well, fifth one, right over there. You know what I mean? There's a car dangling off it. They don't do them no more. Safety reasons. And if they do have those trailer versions of car transporters, what they tend to do is lop that front off so that you can't put a car there. Well, anyway, we are in Goole, for those of you who want to know, and it is the hang on, what's the date? It is 4th of the 4th, 2017. Hi to those of you who are in the future, right? Yes, it's the 4th of April, 2017. So, hello, future people. Or, even more impressive, hello to the aliens up there that are, you know, scanning all the broadcasts. If you want to be welcomed, come to the normals, not the fucking other people, right? Anyway, we're up in Goole. We're on our way to sunny Scunny, even though the weather don't look that fucking sunny, does it, at the moment? Overcast. Yes. See, if you look over to the right there, cloud makers. Look, see, I told you, Mr. Mad Scientist is fucking around with the old weather. There's the cloud makers. Look, brilliant, aren't they? Oh, that's stuck in my throat again. Oh dear. Oh, what's this now? Incident slow down. Does that mean, like, I really believe they ought to change those kind of things, you know. I think it shouldn't be incident slow down, because realistically, translation for that there where it says incident slow down is slow down and go up, rubberneck, and cause fucking congestion for 3 or 4 miles. That's what that actually means. Just in case you're wondering. But anyway, yes, it is Tuesday on this wonderful day. I'm feeling a little more enthusiastic than I was yesterday. I mean, yesterday morning, well, it's fucking Monday, ain't it? I mean, come on. I mean, it's just one of those things. And if you did see my little video on the Monday morning, it was a good laugh. I mean, even I laughed at it when I watched it back. It was brilliant. Oh dear. Is that right though? Should you really make yourself laugh? I mean, I did. I mean, I was pissing myself laughing. I mean, it was just hilarious. It really was. But that's just me. I think the idea is the fact that I actually get my own sense of humour and my own thought processes. So that, well, I do, don't I? I'm going to do it now because I'm the one who fucking put them there in the first place. Really? If she wasn't some magic fucking genie, well, it could have been. Oh well, never mind. Such is life. I'm still umming and ahhing about the possibility of either getting the chaosolator to match the K-pad or a metal detector. I know the pair of them are so complete opposites, it's untrue, isn't it, really? But here's my thinking, right? This is why I'm doing this shit. Because one, I've got to try and find something to occupy my brain between the days that I'm sitting on my arse watching TV, even though sometimes, you know, I don't mind that, it's fine, well, because it takes me out of reality and puts me in a fantasy world where everything's wonderful and fine. Depending on what I'm watching, obviously. If it's a fucking crime mystery thing, then it's not, is it, really? Anyway, So this is my thinking, right, about the two items. If I get the Chaos Ladder for starters, right, if I get that, I know full well that it'll be great for about 5 minutes, and then I shall leave it. Then I'll have another mess with it for 5 minutes, and that's pretty much what will happen. It'll be like a spur of the moment thing. I mean, I still play on my K-Pad 3 when I have the inkling. I go, I fancy a bit of that today, so I'll get it up and do it and play. And then about an hour into it, then I'm like, that's it, enough now, that'll be it. Which is great fun when the mood strikes. But I've never done metal detecting. I have no idea how to do it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've read lots of things about it, and there's some devices, well, matter of fact, all the devices across the board have got their own little way of doing things and detecting and what have you. And put it this way, unless it's got some sort of fucking buzzing technique, if you're deaf, you're fucked. It's just a shame, really. You'd have thought you'd have some like a vibrations setting for people who are deaf, because I mean, if you want to be a metal detector and you're deaf, what do you do? I don't even know why that came into the conversation, but I thought of it anyway. But yeah. So the reason why I say it's different, because they have the sounds that they use for the frequencies that the steel and all the metals and whatever gets picked up are generated into sound, and then the sound can be different depending on what kind of metal it is, to also the make and model of it, what you're buying. Some of them are better than others. Some of them are like basically for a laugh. As I'm looking at these, I'm just looking at different descriptions and reviews. Some people have mentioned, this is what fucks me off with reviews, right? Obviously, we all have our own little bit of thing, right? But when somebody does a review, as in they've just bought it and they're using it, and they're telling you what it's like for them to use that particular item, that's just their opinion on what that item is. It's not really a review as such. Like, a review is to take said item and match it, compare it to another one in the same bracket, and go off and do your thing, and obviously do a what they call a bench test with different steels and different depths, which there is a couple out there that do that, which is quite interesting. The F75, which is a Fisher F75, apparently that does really well with depth. But when you look at the Garrett 250, but there's them are like the low end, even though they're like fucking 300 quid, which they say is a low end, but when you look at the professional ones, they're knocking on fucking 500, 600 and £1,000 for a metal detector. I'm like, fuck me, what are these going to do? Find the Titanic, fucking flap it over the ocean. There's the Titanic. Fucking hell, good grief, that must be some sort of like sonar penetrating ground system, you know what I mean? It's like it'll find fucking corpses 20 fucking miles under the ground. I'm like, what the fuck? But now, so yeah, you're looking at all those kind of things. You've got to be wary as well as aware of the types and things that you want to go out hunting for. I don't really care. I mean, I know for a fact that if I went out there doing that, it's going to end up being either a giggle or it'll be fucking boring, because I'll be going, and they go, and I'll find something, but it'll be more like a fucking piece of tin, like a Coke can, but you can filter those out apparently, depending on what you get. But I've not really found a definitive, like saying, yes, this one is preferred by professional metal detectors, but it's also good enough for your beginners. It's not the real. Because I personally think this, right? Yes, if you want to become a metal detector, I know I'm going on now, and I apologise, but I think like this is how my mind goes about this kind of thing. Because it says there's beginners and there's experts, if you like. You know, your fucking robust fucking metal detectors have been doing it for donkey's years. Then they have their own methods and whatever. But if you want to become a metal detector and you pick up a metal detector that says for beginners, right, and it really doesn't do a fat fucking lot for you, then in my eyes that's a deterrent. Because You want to go out and hope to find something unique, or have a bit of fun. You might find a couple of coins here and there, what I mean, whatever. But if it's a bit fucking and you're only finding fucking Coke can tops or bottle tops of some description, what I mean, it's like, well, that's not really encouraging people to want to go out and metal detect, is it really? So you have to bypass those kind of things and go, well, I'm going to have to go into the mid-range side of things and buy myself something that's got at least half a chance of finding a coin here and there, so it's pretty much what I've been. Oh, hang on. Oh yes, that's the one I want. I'm alright, I've found the right one, thank you very much, Lee. For you. So I was just thinking, I was moving out and I'm like, is this the services? It should be, I hope so, because if it is, I'm on the right track. Told you I ain't going far. So that's my mindset when it comes to this type of thing. So the other thing I'm thinking about is, when I do get this, will it be similar kind of scenario with the Pad 3 and the Chaos Later, where I'll have it and I'll go out and play with it, and then for a few days and I'll be having fun, and then it'll come to the point where I just can't be bothered, because that's me. Unfortunately, I am fucking so, I don't know what it is, right? I don't know, I can't explain it, but when I get home and I've got on the weekend and I've got you lot to sort out, do the videos, I'll get lost in it and I really enjoy it, and I'm clicking away, I'm doing, that's a good bit, I'll add that, and it never phases me. I don't get bored with it, if you can understand that. So, and I don't know why. I think it's because I just like the way you're enjoying that must be what it is, I think. But going out there doing that, metal detecting, right, as fascinating as it would be, and then I would video it, don't get me wrong, I would stick it on video, it'd be on the other channel actually. Would it be something that would last, or would it just be like a 5-minute fad? I just don't know. See, this is the problem when you haven't really got a lot of money. To experiment with new adventures and new ideas, it's difficult, because obviously you want it to do something and enjoy it, but on the other hand, you're going to get bored with it. You know what I mean? So I don't know what to do. I'm a bit on the. I don't know. Not sure. So I'm at a bit of a dilemma, really. I mean, do I say, bite the bullet, save up a couple of quid, and go fuck it, buy the Chaos Later, and then play with it whenever I feel like it, and stick it in. But then I think to myself, but if I bought a metal detector, there is a plus side to it, as in it'll get me out the fucking house to a point. I mean, obviously, if it's fucking it down the rain, there's you've got no hope. And if it's too cold, I mean, again, no, thank you. I am a fucking wuss, and I find any kind of excuse, I do, don't I? I'm bloody terrible. Anywho, that's why I am leaning towards the idea of doing metal detecting. But then there's the other thing: where do you go and do shit like that? I have got ideas already, that I could have a mess with and play, but is there some sort of metal detecting map where it'll say, you can hear but you can't hear, you can hear but you can't hear? You know what I mean? It's possible, isn't it? I don't fucking... Well, I mean, I could go around places and end up, say for argument's sake, there I am, metal detecting away, and I've crossed into somebody's land and find the fucking crown jewels, and I'm like, wow, I'm going to be rich. No, you're not. It belongs to him. Fuck. I'm sorry, but I am such a fucking optimist. I am, and yeah, righto. Fucking pessimist, more like. I know. But anyway, so that's my dilemma so far. I'm hoping that this weekend turns out to be better than the weekend just gone, and my attitude is a bit better, because I must admit, really, see, if I could split myself into two, I'd give myself a smack in the face. Honestly, I really would. I'd just go Fucking wake up, you dopey bastard. Go and do something. Wouldn't that be fucking great? I'll tell you, that'd be awesome. That we could do two things at the same time. Fuck, that'd be awesome. It fucking cost twice as much though. Look at me. See, I told you. Yeah, I can't ever find the fucking positive in anything. I can't. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm starting to creep on this guy, so I'm gonna slow it down just a bit. I'm literally fucking adding millimeters. It's doing my fucking sweet. A bit too slow to actually overtake, I reckon. I've just knocked the cruise control down a peg. I'm on 55 instead of 56. Because this one's quicker. This is the one that's actually got grunt in it. You know what I mean? The one that's got the big ones. You can tell I like the other one. The other one's wimpy. But, yeah. Can you imagine that though? If there was two of me, we could both go out, do something like that, and while one's doing, the other one can be videoing, and we both have the same kind of skill anyway, so it wouldn't. Hey, that'd be cool. Just imagine the fun you'd have. Do you reckon you lot would be able to cope with two of me though? And have me sitting here and me sitting over there. That really fucking play with your mind, that wouldn't it? Good grief. That would certainly play with your mind. That'd be like a proper mind meld, that wouldn't it? Especially if he was wearing the identical stuff as well. Oh man, that'd be nuts. That's just how twins would get on, isn't it? Really, I suppose, because they are out there. I mean, you do have twins, but you have those identical ones, the ones that are literally fucking. You can't tell them apart no matter what you do. Right, you can try, but no. Nope. I'm not sure, you know, talking about twins, right, don't quote me on this, but when they are true identical twins, do they have, I think they have the same fingerprint as well, don't they? Because they're literally a fucking copy of each other, a clone. I think they do, but don't, like I say, don't quote me on that one. I don't know whether I've heard that or not, I'm not sure now. Because you can have twins, but they have slight differences, but proper identical ones, they're fucking, that's it, everything, up and down, left, right, even the blood type's the same. The only genetic marker is the genetics that actually differentiates them between the two, that's the DNA. But it's still like, well, it's close, it could be. I don't know. I'm not sure. I might have heard that somewhere else on something that's not true, like a show of some sort. I don't know. Yeah. Get out, you fucker. Yeah. I don't know. Well, look at this here. What? We got some roadworks to contend with again. Oh, talk about roadwork. Good grief. They're digging a hole on the 38, which is on the last exit of the Burton-on-Trent going northbound, right? So there's one, it's not far from there, right? But I didn't realise what it was this morning. We was queuing up, I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on? It's got to be something bad, like, you know. And I'm like, what the fuck could it be? And time's ticking away merrily, right? And eventually I see the sign and I think, oh, it's fucking roadworks. This is going on. I'm thinking, what the fuck? But it is the A38, which is only a dual carriageway after all. And when we finally get up towards it an hour later, you could see what it was. It was they're digging a fucking great big hole in the centre of it. Not actually in the lanes, in the partition, the centre reservation. They're digging a hole. A big fucking hole. I don't know what for, mind you, but... And obviously when we got there was nobody around. Oh, fuck. What a place to leave road. I mean, that's just ridiculous, that is. Absolutely ridiculous. 7 fucking miles that traffic jam was for, that tailback. 7 fucking miles. Shit. So instead of it taking roughly an hour and 5 minutes to get to the M1 from our yard, 2 hours 5 minutes it took me to get to the M1. Yeah, wonderful, innit? Fucking great. Absolutely fucking spondicious. There is one good news though. As far as I know, from 28 up to 36, I think that's the roadworks done. They're done. They're finished. They've all gone. Everything, the whole lot, gone. End of. Unless they put something back again, but so far, nothing. How long has it took? 2 centuries to get rid of those fucking things? It feels like it, doesn't it? Good grief. Yeah, they removed the roadworks and all that's all finished now, all been done. Yeah, move on to the next load of crap. As you can see. Thing is with this one though, they haven't reduced the speed limit on this one. That's a good thing, mind you. I mean, it saves us fanny about it, just keep going. Brilliant. Looks like they're just remacking the lane 1 by the looks of it, which they normally do that if it's had a lot of HGV traffic on it over time and causes tram tracks. Tram tracks are fun, they really are. Especially when you're new and you're just getting on, you know, into one of these things. And you get on the motorway for your very first good old run and you hit some deep ones and then it just snatches the fucking steering wheel out of your hand if you ain't careful, like you ain't used to it. And then you start fucking wrestling with it, like, what the fuck? It's like, no, leave it alone, just let it do its thing, it'll find its way. And just let it go and teeter it in there, you'll be fine. And that's what you do. I mean, it's nothing hard about it really, but it can creep up on you if you're not prepared for it, like, you know. That's what you have to do. Let it find its way. Don't wrestle them, because you'll be pulling yourself in and out of the darn things and it'll be all over the fucking shop. But sometimes the tram tracks can be at a certain depth where, and for a certain length of you know, distance, that when you would have thought that he would have actually stayed when you're not with that loud there. I mean, that's just pathetic, that, isn't it? Fucking dipshit. He's got a wide load, we're in this situation, and this fucking bonehead is going down there with that hanging over the side of his truck, fucking shoehorning himself around. He's only got to wait a little bit, he could have just hung back. Well, anybody with a bit of common sense would have hung back a bit, you know what I mean, and gone, well, you know, it's a bit awkward, it's gonna, yeah, but no, you carry on, sunshine, just get on with it, don't mind us. I know there's room, I'm not on about that, it's just, it's a little awkward, isn't it? Because look where he's put himself. Lane 3. All because he's a bit impatient. Oh, I tell you so. Now I've fucking lost track of what I was thinking of now. Fuck. Never mind, not to worry. It might come back, it might not. I'm just bizarre, that is, isn't it, when you think about it? Why would do that? Uh-oh, mile marker. I've got to get over. Have I got enough speed? I should do. I should have. Ooh, we're almost there. Alright, you go that way. You go that way, I'll go this way. Perfection. Why? I can speed back up again now. I am now at fully frightened. Now, correction, I am at the full speed. Full speed ahead. I don't suppose it matters where you end up. You're always going to confront roadworks. It don't matter what happens. Does it really? It just doesn't matter. Every day, anywhere, everywhere, there will be a bit of that, just to really fuck you off. But unfortunately, it's a necessity. Maybe one day they might construct or design or build or invent some sort of surface that will withstand the tram tracks, you know what I mean? Withstand the damage, so that you don't get chucked about like something soft, unawares, especially when you're new. But I don't know. A couple of years back, there's on one of my documentaries about road surfaces. The reason why the price keeps going up and up and up is because of them being petroleum based. Unfortunately, that's what it is. It's they use tar, crude oil system, like, you know what I mean. It's part of the process to make the stuff, and obviously that's why it gets expensive. But you'd have thought by now that they'd have been able to bring out something, some idea. I know there's been the I think it's a solar panel road that can be literally dropped on the floor, done. I mean, I don't like the idea. It just seemed a bit, well, you know, what happens if it gets iced or it snows on it? You know, it's going to be basically, it's going to be like a fucking skating rink, but apparently not. They think it's not going to do that. Well, I don't know. I ain't that sure. Because as much as you don't want too much friction, but not enough friction is worse than too much friction. You need that happy balance where you need enough momentum to pull you through it, but enough friction to keep you on the ground, and to stop, obviously, because friction, you know, helps you stop. And obviously these vehicles generate a lot of friction from the tyres and the brakes, which I'm going to be using now. A little bit of a dab here, a little bit of a dab there, just nice and slow it down gently. Yeah. That's why I always like to use my foot brake, not the exhaust brake. Like, it doesn't work that way. No, I like to gradually, just nice and steady. So it's nice and even, smooth. Nothing wrong with that at all. And obviously with the braking systems of today, on most trucks anyway, they tend to brake a little bit like a car would, very supple, if that's a word to use. They ain't harsh. You actually have that manipulation with your foot. Originally you didn't, though. You know, it was either on or off. It's fucking terrible. Didn't really have much of a play at all. You had to really, really gently push the pedal down, whereas this particular one, these do literally act a bit like a car brake, where you can put your foot down and you can either push really hard but slow and you'll bring it to a halt, but you can gauge it and do it gently. And I like things like that. It's nice. It is. It's very nice indeed. And I'll tell you what, this is a bit of a fucking wobbly road, isn't it? I was given a MAN this morning, which was thinking, oh, not bad. But as soon as I got into it, I don't know if you remember the pictures I put up onto Facebook with the showing the cable that had broke in the chair. Well, this one exactly the same. The fucking thing has snapped. So of course, sitting on the chair, it's like you bang, you're all over the fucking place. So this road, I'll be fucking hitting the ceiling. Be terrible, absolutely terrible, no good. So I handed them back and went, you can't have, the seat's broke. calling me a pain in the arse about saying the seat's broke, but I'm only being honest, like, you know, it's like, well, what do you expect? Says you can't, it's like that one that broke last time, because like I say, it was no good, you couldn't literally control the vehicle, because the ground got too uneven, you was chucked all over the place, and how can you use your feet then to gauge the brakes, accelerate properly? You just can't do it, it's fucking ridiculous. So, you can't use it. The sad thing is that they'll give it to somebody out there, somebody will have it, and they'll put up with it all day. Oh, well, you carry on then. You're going to be chucked around in here like a fucking Zebedee. We are almost here. We are almost here. Didn't take long, did it? Told you. 40, maybe 45. Not just yet. I mean, we've got 41 on the clock, so by the time we get there, it'll be about 45 minutes. That's not bad, that ain't. That's, I can live with that. I spent 8 minutes of that fanning about, mind you, but I'm allowed. Well, looks like they're chopping down some trees over there. What are they doing that for? Are they going to be putting another road through? Ooh. You can't beat new roads. I'm hoping that I can take a nice little drive or ride, I ain't bothered which, either in this or on my bike, because that's what I'm aiming for, either, I don't mind which. I want to travel along the Valley of the Heads. Is it Heads of the Valley? Heads of the Valley, that's what, no, Valley of the Heads. I think I might leave that, sounds cool, that Valley of the Heads, you know, fucking a line of heads, you know, at the fucking beginning of it, all fucking on pikes and shit, like, oh, what the fuck's this? Yeah, no. Heads of the Valley, that's what it's called, Heads of the Valley Road. Because obviously it's under construction, right? There's still, I think, still going to be doing that for a while yet. But I reckon that there's, since the last time I was there, which has been a while, there's bound to be a certain amount of progress, I would have thought. So, with that in mind, hopefully... Ooh, that's just fucking nasty, that isn't it? Oh, damn it. Sack me now. Fucking sack me right now. Over the curb. That was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting driving. But, yeah, so I wouldn't mind either driving in this thing to go down there. Well, I prefer the fucking man truck, to be fair, but if it's a choice between a CF DAF and this, then you know what will be the fucking answer to that question. To go down there and have a look, but if not, take the bike down there and go for a little tat-all through there on the bike, because that's what I want to do this year. Well, I'm here now, guys. That's it. I'm done. Journey is over. With a fucking letdown. I mean, what a fucking letdown that was, eh? Fancy climbing the fucking curb. Who the fucking put this dopey twat in the driver's seat, eh? Call himself a fucking professional. Good grief. I wouldn't trust him with a Meccano set. What are you on about? Fucking driving over the curbs. That's just diabolical. Can't even reverse now, look. Absolutely sorted. Right, I'm going to go. And I'll speak to you a lot later. Have a good day. Toodle pip and all that. Go on then. Can't believe I've done that. Off you pop. Pop, poppity popping.